Handling Excessive Contributions, an online presentation of FEC's Information Division. Federal political committees are prohibited from receiving contributions that exceed the applicable contribution limits. If a committee receives an excessive contribution, it has several options. It may refund the excessive portion, reattribute the excess to another contributor, or, for candidate committees only, redesignate the excess to another election. This presentation will review the procedures for reattributing and redesignating excessive contributions. To begin, let's review the contribution limits that apply to campaigns participating in elections. Individuals, candidate committees, PACs, and parties contribute to federal candidate committees on a per-election basis, while all other limits are per calendar year. These per-election limits apply separately to each election in which the candidate participates. Let's take a look at a sample contribution to Tara Tolomon's campaign for Senate. Ms. Tolomon's primary election is June 10th. Juan and Angel Perez are big supporters. On June 5th, the campaign received a check for $6,600 signed by Juan Perez. The check was drawn on Juan and Angel's joint account. The contribution did not come with instructions as to which election it should apply to. The treasurer knows that he must attribute the contribution to the person who signed the check, Juan Perez. He also knows that an undesignated contribution must be applied to the candidate's next election. But taking these steps would result in Juan making an excessive contribution to Tara's run in the primary. What should the treasurer do? In keeping with FEC rules, the treasurer deposits the contribution within 10 days of receipt and considers the options. He knows that he has 60 days from the date of receipt either to refund the excess amount, reattribute the contribution between joint account holders, or redesignate the excess to another election. Of course, he'd like for the campaign to keep as much of the contribution as it can, so instead of refunding the excess amount, he looks into a reattribution or redesignation. A reattribution is permissible when a committee receives an excessive contribution made by a written instrument with more than one individual's name imprinted on it, but only one signature. The committee may attribute the permissible portion to the signer and presumptively reattribute the excess portion to the other individual whose name is on the written instrument. The reattribution must not cause either individual to exceed the per-election contribution limits. If the check or statement does not indicate how much should be attributed to each contributor, the treasurer must attribute the contribution in equal portions. Then, the treasurer must notify the contributors of the reattribution in writing and offer the option of a refund instead. This notification may be sent by email. The treasurer must keep all notices and responses regarding the reattribution in the committee's records. Another option available to the treasurer is redesignation. Redesignations correct an excessive contribution by designating the excessive portion to another election within the same election cycle. Again, a campaign treasurer may presumptively redesignate an excessive contribution, but must notify the contributor of the redesignation and offer the option of a refund instead. This notification can be sent by email. The treasurer must keep all notices and responses regarding the redesignation in the committee's records. Please note that while campaigns can presumptively redesignate excessive contributions received from individuals and non-multi-candidate committees, the cure is not available to excessive contributions received from the multi-candidate committees. In these cases, the treasurer must ask the multi-candidate committee to redesignate the excessive amount itself and must receive the redesignation within 60 days of receipt of the original contribution. Reattributions and redesignations provide committees with additional ways to cure excessive contributions. For detailed instructions on how to report reattributions and redesignations, please visit our website at the link provided in the description below. The Federal Election Commission is committed to encouraging compliance with the federal campaign finance laws. In addition to the information we provide on our website, we maintain a toll-free information line that you can call for help. We respond within 5 business days to questions sent by email, and we conduct conferences throughout the country, host webinars on a variety of topics, and post e-learning videos like this one on our website and YouTube channel. We encourage you to make use of these resources, and we look forward to serving you.